Awkward Insurance is back at Insurtech Insights USA 2024, and I have a really exciting guest with me right now. Who am I sitting with?
Alexis Vaughn, founder and CEO of Off Course.
What is Off Course?
Oh
Because
my
we're
gosh.
going off course.
Yes,
in
we
this
are.
conference right now.
We're going to help you get back on course through strategy consulting
Fantastic.
and all things insurance.
All things in insurance. So what kinds of things are priorities for you in consulting?
Yeah, so we work heavily with insurtechs, fintechs, and the carriers in the innovation space. We're working on different types of transformation and innovation, helping them build and scale their innovation departments and divisions. And we're also focusing on helping those startup executives who are non-founders also get the education that they need to be able to scale the company as well, because they're also given that huge opportunity to build an entire department from scratch. And a lot of them, this is their first time ever even having to do that in a leadership role. So we've provided like this startup executive roundtable to really give them all the tools they need to build a full strategic plan for their company.
Let's focus on the education piece for
Yes.
a second. What kinds of education do you think they need? Because that's been a hot topic so far
Absolutely.
in a lot of our interviews.
Absolutely. So it's a lot of education that needs to be done, especially when you're trying to bring a new product or solution to a 100-plus-year-old industry like the insurance industry. It's very important to understand who your audience is. You can't go in and say, we're gonna make sure that we create a new technology that eliminates all the underwriters' jobs. You're not gonna get anywhere with that.
Nope.
This is a relationship-driven business.
Say
And
it louder for the people in the back.
Okay, human-centered
Right?
business.
Yes.
You cannot cut the humans out. The humans have to
Not
be
just the
center.
humans, but we have relationships with our data. We
Yes.
have relationships with our processes.
Absolutely.
We
Quick
built
wins.
those processes, and we're having a hard time letting them go. Okay, off the soapbox. What else?
Oh my gosh. And the other thing is helping, when it comes to the insurtechs and fintechs, really helping them decrease their burn rates by actually putting in actual processes and procedures and building out the operations of their business, because they're not going to always be a startup. They're going to eventually grow into a corporation. And we want to make sure that they're not having to lay off a ton of people because they overhired, and they maybe hired too many people who all want to be in leadership. And now they're having to like go back and say, okay, we hired badly. We have to start from scratch. But now you've wasted millions of investment dollars in the process. So we want to make sure that they're educated on how to properly build career paths for their employees, how to build the operational structure of the organization. And then choosing that talent and making sure that you're not pulling numbers out of the sky when you're paying them either. Because then they're given this huge misconception when they move into, say, the traditional insurance space and say, okay, I have this great expertise. I'm going to go to the insurance carrier space, and they're also going to pay me what I was getting paid in the insurtech space.
Yeah.
We know it's just not realistic. You don't get promoted 3 times within 2 years in the carrier space like that. It just doesn't work that way. That's only in startup world. So we want to help them make it realistic so that it's not so painful when they have to grow into a more established and late stage startup, a scale up, and become an official corporation and no longer a startup anymore.
Yeah, that's fantastic. There's a lot of consulting businesses in this state. So why Off Course?
Well, Off Course is heavily, deeply embedded into the insurance distribution model. So,
and that is so
absolutely
needed. Like
absolutely.
so needed. So needed.
Absolutely. So, and I've literally been everyone in the distribution model. I've been the independent agent, the captive agent working for the carrier, the broker working for the Big Four firm, Marsh & McLennan Company. And then I'm also licensed in property and casualty and life and health, and have my securities license. So tell me how many consulting firms have that. Okay,
Period.
I'll wait.
Tell me how many. I'll wait for the hands.
So this is and then been an Insurtech executive on top of that. So I just bring, and not just me. I have an amazing co-founder who also moonlights as my husband by day.
Okay.
Yes, and he came from the carrier space.
Nice.
And the strategy space at a global level, working for companies like Korn Ferry, Country Financial, and MetLife. So he brings a totally different level of expertise as well. And I couldn't be more excited. We're operating in the U.S. and in Europe. We actually just started our Wales entity, and we even have off-course tech that actually builds technology and also does technology audits for the carriers. So we're going to always make sure that before they have a partnership with a new Insurtech, they can actually deliver on what it is that they say that they can do.
Oh my
Not
gosh.
something that's on the roadmap 2 years from now.
Yeah.
And you've overpromised to the carrier. So we want to make sure that carriers and Insurtechs are no longer frenemies. We actually want them to be true friends.
Okay. Have you heard the word coopetition?
No, I haven't. Tell me.
You're going to have to start using it. I heard it. We recently partnered with Broker Tech Ventures on an introductory course for Insurtech. And as we were going through that phase, I heard the word coopetition, that the tech space in terms of the associations that are coming together to try and accelerate some of these the startup tech.
I like
this
it.
is a coopetition. We're working together in friendly competition. So we're not frenemies anymore.
Not at all.
We are entering the era of coopetition.
I like it, coopetition. I'm definitely going to have to be using that one.
Alexis, thank you so much for sitting in the awkward space at Insurtech Insights USA.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. For more content like this, visit our website or join our online community. Interact with fellow peers, become a mentor, celebrate successes, and let's learn together. Visit our website and click on the community icon to get started. Thanks for watching.